What's up, YouTube family? This is Elder Stacey Zanders coming to you with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about self-determination. So let's get right to it. Self-determination, as I define it, is a process that assists a person in designing and exercising control over their own life. I would choose to believe that every person in their right mind wants to do better with the life that they have and the life that they are given, and for those they are most familiar with. Self-determination and those who assist people in the development of this mindset understand that it is built upon certain principles. Chains in our lives that keep us bound must be broken. You may have been born at a disadvantage, but you do not have to remain disadvantaged. The question is, do you have the power within yourself to break the chains that hold you captive? Let me give you a couple of examples to explain this better. Let's say that you are looking to start a business, but you do not have a clue how to get started. So what is the chain that is connected to you that is hindering you from accomplishing this goal? One of two things, but they are one and the same: ignorance and a lack of knowledge, or simply put, know-how. You don't know how to get a business started, even though you have a great business idea. Well, I'm going to give you a few of my own theorems that can help. But first, Ralph Waldo Emerson said this: the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Your destiny is attached to who you decide to be right here, right now, today. How determined are you to bring to pass the passions, the dream that you meditate about? The Apostle Paul said this concerning the church. He said, the foundation of the church is the apostles and prophets, and Jesus Christ is the chief cornerstone. That is the poured foundation of the building. But he also said this after that. He said, let every wise master builder be careful how he build upon that foundation. Some people would take a poor foundation and begin to erect a building, and that building is crooked. That building may need to be torn down. It was just a year ago, I was on Bourbon Street in New Orleans. And there was a building around Bourbon Street that they was building up. I would say at least 20 stories up. But the top portions of that building collapsed because there was a builder, obviously a wise master builder, that built improperly upon the foundation. And whatever took place, whatever happened, collapsed the upper floors of that building. Principle 1, freedom. Freedom equals choice. You must decide who you are, what you want out of life, and how you're going to get there. Freedom equals choice, so choose wisely. Principle 2, authority. Authority equals power. You have power over your freedoms to make choices, but you must be careful that you do not take advantage of the freedoms you have, which can also destroy you. Remember what I said, let every wise master builder be careful how he build upon the foundation. Just look at your life. Your story does not lie. You are a sum total of the authority you had over your freedoms to make choices which put you in the current position that you are now in. Which leads me into the next principle, number 3, is responsibility. Responsibility equals accountability. Don't blame the world for your current situation when you have the power, the freedom to change it. So be responsible when you commit to that change. If you are angry, focus that anger on destroying the chains that hold you captive. Principle 4 is support. Support is a system of people who are around you and want your success, hold you accountable, and will remind you of your destiny. Just like Joshua and Aaron held up the arms of Moses when he was too tired to do it himself, they became a sure foundation for his later success and victory in that particular battle. If you can recognize Once you become self-determined, the authority and power that you will have to be driven, to be focused, to set goals, to plan your future, to set the sail and go in that direction. When you become self-determined and you understand who you are as an individual, you will become an unstoppable and an immovable force. When you have the mindset that will not bend, won't break, won't retreat, won't surrender, when you look at life as a challenge, who will be able to stop you? Listen, let's go back into the Bible at the Tower of Babel, when God came down and confounded their language so they wouldn't understand one another's speech. Here is something that the Lord said. He said, the people are one. He said, and there is nothing that will be able to stop them from doing what they have set their minds to do. What that says is that there is power in a determined individual who's planning to pipeline their way through life and succeed at whatever the cost may be. Now, of course, I'm not telling you to do anything wild, crazy, or illegal. I'm just saying developing a tough mental mindset that puts you in a position where you tell yourself that I am more than a conqueror. Where you tell yourself that I can do all things. Where you tell yourself that because your vision is so secure that you understand that the path, the power of life, and who you believe in, the God that you serve, will be a lamp to your feet, a light to your pathway. He will be light in the darkest hour. If you believe that, you can have exactly what you want. You can accomplish what you want. You can go where you want to go. You can become who you want to become. Jesus said, if you just have the faith of a mustard seed, he said you can speak to this mountain, tell it to fall into the sea, and it will obey you. It's something when you believe in yourself. Faith is a very powerful tool. Being self-determined is a very powerful tool. I just want to encourage you today. I just want to help somebody today. Change the way you think. Let this mind be in you that was in Christ Jesus. Set your affections on things above, not on the things of the earth. All right? If there be any glory, if there be any praise, think on these things. Remove the negative. Insert the positive. Be self-determined. This is who God designed you to be. Remember, the thief cometh to steal, kill, and destroy, but he came that you might have life, and that life more abundantly. Stop calling yourself a loser. I don't care what your father said. I don't care what your mother said. I don't care what society say. No matter what anybody say, you are victorious. You're a conqueror. I need you to believe that. Can you believe that? You need to believe that for yourself. You can be self-determined. You can become who you want to become. Do what you want to do. But you have to believe it. All right? This is Elder Stacey Zanders. Until the next time, don't you give up on yourself, because I will not give up on you. I believe that you can do it. You have to believe that for yourself. Until the next time, as always, God bless you.